Hello, hello, dear Cancer. How are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you for joining me here. This is a reading for the next 3 months, dear Cancer. So we're looking at April, May, and June. Let's see what the next quarter will bring. And in May and June, they're eclipse months. So eclipses can play out way earlier. So I'm going to say that these 3 months are very much surrounding the eclipses. And eclipses are huge celestial happenings. And therefore our lives take turns. Let's see what's going on for you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Those of you that are familiar with where your Venus, your Mars and your North Node are placed in your natal charts. Of course, Venus would be more the divine feminine, and Mars is the more action-orientated divine masculine. The North Node is for everyone. It's your fate. Okay, so where is your North Node facing in your own personal chart? Let's take a divine spread. We'll be taking quite a few cards, so enjoy the ride. Cancer, please, Spirit. Cancer. April, May, June. General and love. April, May, June. Whatever shows up. These are messages from Spirit as we are reading the energies, everyone. So the story may or may not resonate with you. Stay until the end because I take cards up until the end. So thank you, Spirit. Archangels, Cancer. Let's see what's at your foundation, dear Cancer. And I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Not an easy card. 5 of Swords. This is the distant past as well as the seed and what's playing out in this this quarter. Okay, 5 of Swords always speaks of difficulties, challenging moments, things to do with your perception, the way you speak, the way you communicate, or someone is communicating with you. Nevertheless, it does speak of changes. Let's see what's hidden. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, which is my Capricorn card. Capricorn is obviously opposite you, so this would be speaking about partnerships, relationships. Maybe you are dealing with a Capricorn, could be, but someone's looking at what they've invested. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, which if this is for career, you're in a pretty good place. If this is for love, still there's a stalemate. Someone's looking at the situation. We will take more cards. Recent past, thank you. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Someone quite fiery, very creative, very sexual as well. Can have a little bit of ego, but this is leadership qualities in the now, and the now can mean whenever you view this video. We've got the Sun, so Leo is very prominent. This card in the Morgan Greer does show me a very strong connection. I do see it very similar, speaks to me very similar to the 2 of Cups. The Sun is children, it's creativity, it's risk-taking, it's fun, flirtation, and it's being out there, not hiding behind the scenes. The Sun can mean healing as well. Okay, so Leo is quite strong here as well. What's crowning you? Wow. Wow. 8 of Swords. 8 Swords again, a perception, a sense of imprisonment. 3 of Swords can mean a love triangle for sure, but it's a disappointment. This is what you're thinking of. This is obviously not a goal of yours unless the goal is to hurt someone else. Now we've got cross watchers watching this video as well. So I don't know who this message is for. There is a 3, and 3 is imbalance. What is the action and advice? Stalemate. I did speak of that again. Stalemate. And we've got Pisces here. Yes, Pisces can be a hidden connection, a secretive connection, Pisces can also be, it could speak of an ending, or hoping to end something, pain, hoping to end your sacrifices. Maybe you've given unconditionally and you've received difficult karma back. I do feel that you could be relating to a spiritual connection as well, something that hasn't panned out for you. So the disappointment is what's on your mind. Pisces, again, a sense of imprisonment, just like the Eight of Swords. But someone's needing to change their view, their perspective. Both cards are stalemate, these two. What's the outcome? And the Moon. Cancer, Pisces again. Now, the Moon speaks of fears. It can speak of, again, things to do with motherhood, your home, the distant past. Let's see what Spirit has. The divine position. So we've got the Emperor. Aries, Taurus. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we've got the Judgment card. So I did speak of karma. This is a very karmic card. The Judgment card is Scorpio. It's a matter of crisis, or you've been going through a crisis where you've gone through a lot, obviously. The Emperor is very Saturnian for me. Now, unless you're dealing with someone who is a leader, we do have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Now, the Emperor, many times, he does not show his emotional side. He's quite stern, and he's all about, going about his business, needing to do what's important. He's got a lot that he deals with. We have to give him that. This could be a father. So we've got mother, father, but also the strict, I don't know, the ferocity of the Emperor. I feel that this Emperor is quite harsh. Those of you that you are in the position of being the Queen of Wands, which is Leo. Some of you could have Leo, dear Cancer, in your chart. You may have personal planets there. It looks like you've been putting up with a lot, but remember that the good side of the Emperor is this is someone that's in there for the long haul, someone that you can depend on when they're on your side, not opposing you. Obviously, they've been opposing you. Maybe they've been there to help you grow. Even if this is a boss or a position at work, because being the Emperor means you're climbing the ladder, and that is a success if this is not a love connection. What's at the bottom here? Another 9. So we've got a couple of 9s. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Sometimes Pisces and 9 of Cups, they tie in together as, someone's been sort of drinking a bit too much or trying to escape a difficult situation, trying to blur things out. Remember, again, the Moon, Pisces. What's beneath that? We've got the 4 of Pentacles. So someone has been holding back on their emotions. Let's take more cards, lots more cards, and see what is going on. First of all, what is the karma Dharma in these months, please, Spirit? So April, May, June for Cancer. I do see a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Now, with the Sun card, it is also the card of children. So I don't know if this is a love connection, and I'm not reading reversal, so remember, I don't know if that card would have been in the upright or in the reverse. A reverse card for me says that this is coming in the future. You have not graduated to the Sun card yet. What comes before the Sun? It's the Moon, number 18, right? So you're in the period of, I don't know, I'm not sure. So let's see what the karma Dharma is, dear Cancer. Oh my God. The Hanging Man. So a lot of Neptunian energies. Lack of clarity, even though it could be a spiritual connection. But there's a sense of needing to end a cycle here, obviously. Having the Hanging Man twice, which is Pisces, the 3rd house. What am I saying? Why did I say the third house? For some of you, maybe Pisces is your third house, but it's the 12th house in the natural horoscope. Maybe this is the third time. I don't know. Let's take one more. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got the Faith card, Taurus. Now that Four of Pentacles is my Taurus energy as well. So remember that the Emperor for me is Aries and Taurus. Remember Aries is right next to Taurus. So if we're talking about an Aries, they've got some planets maybe in Taurus as well. All right. So the Faith card is the Hierophant. Again, a spirituality, religion, family, marriage. Someone has been hoping and praying. We've got two very spiritual cards. Very spiritual. So obviously someone has, and it maybe even is going through a spiritual enlightenment. They're awakening to this connection, or they're growing spiritually because of the hardships within this connection. Now we'll be taking one more layer from the Morgan Greer, and then I'm going to be taking a third layer with the, I always forget the name. It's the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot as clarifiers. So let's see what the Moonology Oracle holds for you. Oops, I just dropped one of my crystals. And well, I did not like the fact that I dropped my crystal and it sort of shattered a little bit. So it's a very glittery crystal. I want to show it to you actually. Yeah, there's little, let me just show it to you. There's glitter all over it. It's a beautiful crystal. Let's see if it can clear it. Wow, there it is. And it's left glitter all over my floor. So I don't know. That glitter is like stardust. Let's see, because, dear Cancer, I feel that there's going to be uneasiness here. Let's see what the Moonology has for Cancer. Thank you. We have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. A full moon means an ending. Remember that Virgo is also the house of service and health. Some of you are lacking in self-worth. It does say you are good enough, so obviously you could be lacking in self-worth. We have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So breathing out means obviously it's a sigh of relief, or you've been holding your breath where something is concerned, something to do with breathing. Virgo is the house of health. Maybe you're stressed. Let's take one more. It feels as though the pressure will be subsiding here. And we've got work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Scorpio again comes through strong. And Scorpio, of course, is intimacy. It's deep. It's hidden. It's also money coming from others. Maybe through service. You receive through other sources, through a partner. New moon means new beginnings as well. Let's take the Black Moon astrology cards and see what comes through there. So we've got Scorpio and Taurus strong, and Virgo, of course. Virgo, Pisces. So axis 6 and 12, Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio and Taurus. It's the money houses, the money axis. So your worth, you knowing your worth, what is valuable to you and what is not. What do you need to transform, Cancer? We've got fire element and desire. Okay. So there is a strong sense of desire, fire element. More fire is in Leo here in this reading. And it is a 10, 3 and 7, 37 equals a 10. So we've got a 9, we've got a 10. Now, the Hierophant is a 5, remember? And we've got the Hanging Man again, a 12 and a 5, that's 17. Aquarius, another fixed energy. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, we've got fixed energies here as well. So I'm also going to take, in a moment, the Universal Love Oracle and the Wisdom of the Oracle, but I want to take one more layer here. Let's put the General card down, and I'm going to take some Amethyst Lenormand as well. As I said, we do go quite deep here, Cancer. Let's see why we've got the 5 of Swords at the foundation. We've got the King of Swords, which is my Aquarius card, or someone that's very harsh with their words, or I do see it as a legal archetype here with the King of Swords, or someone that could be using very harsh words, remember. Let's have a look at that hidden position with the 7 of Pentacles. Now, the King of Swords at the foundation. Maybe there has been a lack of truth or hidden matters here, obviously. Remember how I said we've got 8 of Swords now? We've got 9 swords. So your goals, your aspirations, and concerning your foundation. A lot of anxiety and stress. Let's see, because if you're, those of you that are dealing with a Leo, remember that Leo has Aquarius opposite, okay? So in their relationships, they could be in this position of the King of Swords. So also, I'm going to say, for those of you that are the third person and you're dealing with a Leo that's probably married, they could be going through divorce as well. So let's see what's in the hidden position. We've got the King of Wands here. We've got a couple here. King of Wands, remember, someone very desirous, usually Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor here. Now, the King of Wands and the Emperor could be the same person, or if this is a love triangle, then what is hidden is that the King of Wands is, they're going to take action, but right now they're needing to take care of business. They're looking at where they're at, okay? Maybe they're going through hardships themselves with this 7 of Pentacles. Remember, the King of Wands in the hidden position, he can lead as well, another leader, and someone who doesn't hold back. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. We've got the 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is, again, another 5, conflict. She's holding the 6th Wands, remember. So there is a little bit of ego here. Let's look at the Sun. Yeah, I just said that. I just spoke of that 6 of Wands, and I forgot to light my third candle. Let's light that up. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's better. Okay, so as I was saying, with the 6 of Wands, I was just saying that there is a chance that there can be some ego here, but not only ego, a sense of victory. Now, the now position, remember, time is very fluid in the tarot, so now could be any time. We're not all on the same timeline. Let's have a look at the 3 of Swords. So another 3 of Cups, which can speak of a reconciliation, or maybe there's been gossip, there's been words happening behind you. People have been talking about you. I do see when I have the 6 of Wands where someone could be very successful at what they do, and therefore there could be a lot of commotion, or some of you could be trying to hide something from the world, whether it's you or the other person here. But I do see with the Sun, because the Sun brings everything to light, doesn't it? I see that there is a transition, though, that there is a sense of being able to succeed where there's been a disappointment, okay? Let's see with the Hanging Man here. Remember also that Pisces can mean healing through spiritual practice. Let's take that position, the action and advice. Wow. Okay, so someone's in two minds. That's why they're trying to see, you know, both sides. But it's difficult with Pisces can mean an illusion. So being in the dark. That's why someone is growing, obviously, spiritually. And for those of you that you're in a spiritual connection and you're in a commitment already, maybe you've sacrificed too much and you have not had the understanding. Your sacrifices, you feel, have gone out the window. Let's see. Wow. 6 of Cups. Soulmate connection. 6 of Cups. Maybe some of you have got children also, and that's why, you know, you maybe stayed in a position that was not comfortable, or you felt as though you were not on your right path. But maybe you sacrificed because of your children. We've got the mother here. The moon is the mother. Now, it's interesting. We've got the moon and the sun, which, again, together, when they come together, we've got the eclipses, right? They're on the nodes. That's why when we've got the north and south node and we've got a new or a full moon close to those nodes, we've got eclipse energies. And eclipse means something is taken away from you. I want to take one card on this 9 of Cups. And let's see what the general energy is. Why do we have the 9 of Cups here? We've got the Knight of Cups, everyone. And the Knight of Cups, we know, is someone obviously who's been through their own challenges, their own issues. And therefore they do want something long-term here. Remember, he's holding the 10th cup, or this is someone who is in a family situation. Let's take the Emperor and the 9 of Wands. We've got the Page of Pentacles, which could be a child, or this is a learning curve. That's how I see the Page of Pentacles. The Emperor is looking at something maybe long-term, or remember that the page is it's only a page. It's not a knight and it's not a king. So it's obviously the father and the child here, but also on where another chance is concerned, because the Judgment card, even though it's a card of crisis, it is also Archangel Michael saying that someone hasn't been living. They have been, you know, studying only what could give them back materialistically. So anything to do with their pentacles, their values, what makes them comfortable in the 3D. But the Judgment card says that there is help from Spirit. Let's take one card on the Judgment. There's that 9 of Swords. There it is. 9 of Swords. Someone is bound by a situation, bound by a family, bound by a business. And many times I'm going to say, dear Cancer, that the Emperor and the King of Swords are, for me, they're practically the same person. Now, we've got a lot of stress here. Why? Because King of Swords and King of Wands are also very similar to me. Remember that the Emperor shows up as very fiery, very fiery. So they show their passion. Remember, if you look at the card, he holds a sword, right? And there is an eagle here, which the eagle is the intelligence, even on his hat, on his crown. He's got an eagle, which says that his perception is very strong, and that rings the Aquarian energy as well. So Aquarius can speak of futuristic matters, but it can also speak of someone who can detach emotionally but also someone that could bring forth something that's very intelligent. And Aquarius is the higher mind. Remember, they've got that bird's eye view of the situation. So, and I know we're going very, very deep, but I'm going to say again that the King of Swords and the Five of Swords here, to me, speaks of legalities or intelligence. So, again, I'm going to say we've got the Nine of Swords here, King of Swords who holds that 10th sword, and we've got an ending here, there is no doubt, because the Hanging Man both times says that there is a cycle that's ending. But the Knight of Cups holds that 10th cup. This is someone who wants to either complete a situation, a chapter in their life, or, it breaks down to the ace. They want to complete a situation so that they could start something new. And it is someone's wish fulfillment. But again, with Pisces, maybe someone's holding back on their true wishes, on their desires. There's a lot of stress here. And remember, a lot to do with fears. Now, is this a connection that is against the norm? The Faith card, Taurus, is where Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius, is transiting. So if this is a connection that is out of the norm, relating to being from a different religion, or remember we've got mother, father here, could this be a connection that is not usual, not traditional for you? I don't know. That's why it would be a very difficult connection, obviously. But full moon in Virgo, remember that a full moon in Virgo is when, again, the sun is transiting through Pisces. So that could say that whatever's been hidden will be shown to you. And there is a completion, okay? So let's take the advice cards for a bit. Okay. And I'm going to take some Lenormand. Let's look at the universal love. So Cancer, please, Spirit. And I think we've got the card here. Thank you. And we have love. And the love card obviously speaks of love on all levels, and love comes in many different forms. Okay, and this is a heart. Okay, so I will read from the book just for a moment. Let's see what the love card says. What is the advice for Cancer, please? We have, let love guide your speech, thoughts, and actions, and a relationship will dramatically improve. Know that love heals all things. It illuminates hearts and minds, opens doors previously closed, and reveals pathways that were once hidden. Wow. Talk about being on point. Love is not merely responsive, it anticipates and tends to future needs. Love wants what is good for the sake of goodness. It keeps no tabs and collects no recompense. It keeps no tabs and collects no recompense. Love is its own reward. Love has but one enemy, and that is fear. So be fearless. The next time you're about to react or respond to any situation through fear, stop and replace the fear with love. You will be amazed by the results that this simple change will bring. Shift into love and offer kindness. Shift into love and find courage. Shift into love and know peace. And this could be a message that is for the Emperor, if that is not you, if you have not been the Emperor. So you've been blocking love off, okay? There is a chance that, because we've got cross watches here, you can flip the story, obviously. Let's take the Lenormand before... this is the Amethyst Lenormand by Veronica Trabini. If you're interested in this deck, the link is beneath the video. Before I take the Wisdom of the oracle. Let's see, because the Lenormand does paint a very different picture. We've got the Nine of Cups here, which is the general energy as well. And there's good news. We've got a rider coming in with amazing news. We've got the King of Wands. This is the clouds, and the clouds in other decks does show the sun coming through. As you can see, the darker clouds are on this side, and we've got lighter clouds here. So it's as though the difficulties are moving away, and the clouds are very much our clouded perception or any troubles and hassles. Okay, and the King of Wands is in your hidden position. So maybe this is someone who's got that Piscean archetype within them. We've got the Ten of Swords, which I've been mentioning, 9 and 10th sword with a King of Swords. But it's a number 3, which speaks of expansion and growth. And also, it's the ship. So you're transitioning, whether you're actually moving or emotionally moving. So moving through those emotions and moving towards the light to a form of expansion and growth. Let's see. Ten of Swords is the darkest before the dawn. It's a completion. And there's the 12 again. Pisces, very strong Pisces energies. And you will be the more wiser, more knowledgeable here. And this is the Seven of Pentacles, which is also in the hidden position. So there is a sense of wisdom within the owl. Wisdom will be coming, and it will turn, the wisdom will turn into, I should say, the darkness or the clouds, the misunderstanding, the illusion will turn into wisdom and knowledge. So wherever you're moving towards, you will have the knowledge. You will have grown. What's at the bottom? And we've got the contracts, news, Seven of Swords. Yep, something not having been known, but also the contracts can mean, remember, and it's another 9, it's 27, so 27 does equal a 9. The Virgo energy, the Hermit. Someone's been the Hermit here, obviously. But what comes after the Hermit is, again, the Wheel of Fortune. Remember that. Let's take a wisdom of the Oracle before I take more tarot. So, dear Cancer, I am reading the reversed messages here. I am reversing this deck. Whatever comes through, I will read from the booklet. So, calling on Spirit for Cancer, please. April, May, and June. What does Cancer need to know, please, Spirit? Thank you, Archangels. What is the message for Cancer? And I think this is it. Thank you. Let's see. And we have Truth Be Told. We've got the owl here. The window is open, and it's the number 14, which is also Temperance. Truth be told, and it's in the upright. So obviously you've become the elder, the wiser, and obviously the information is coming through. You're learning about a window that is opening. We've got love hearts all over the image here. And there is a mask beneath the owl. So obviously this is going to be a time when you will come into wisdom. Come on, please. If it doesn't clear straight away, it takes forever. Sorry about that. I'm going to try one more time. It is being very stubborn today. So let's see if we can show you this card. Let's see if this will clear for you. It really doesn't want to do that. There we are. Truth be told, as you can see, there is a mask beneath the window of opportunity for learning. This is a learning curve, as well as knowing something, okay? Not only have you been going through a learning curve, wow, and my candle is out. What is this? There's so much about the light coming on and going out. Wow. Wow, dear Cancer. So, all right, let's read quickly from the booklet, The Truth Be Told, because there's a lot about things being unknown for you. So you've been wondering. Let's see what the relationship message speaks of. First of all, people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. So the word listen, that candle just went out again. So someone's been insisting on the truth, but they haven't been getting the truth. That's what I get from that. Let's take another layer here and see what's going on. I will be taking my handwritten love messages at the end. So let's see. Okay, why do we have the King of Swords and the Five of Swords at the foundation in the distant past, please, Spirit? What is this conflict about? And we've got the Temperance here, which is saying that maybe it was all about timing, because this is the divine timing card, and this is a 14, just like the Truth Be Told. I feel that something, a connection, a relationship has not been based on truth. Okay? Now, where prosperity is concerned, where business is concerned, you have gone through challenges. Maybe you were going well because there is you've gone through a successful moment, but the competition has been very tough, whether it's your periphery, your surroundings, or worldly matters, and the pandemic. So Archangel Michael and Spirit is saying that things will fix up. It was all about divine timing. For some of you, it could be a physical distance that you're at, okay? Let's see what's in the hidden position with the King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, dear Cancer. Ace of Cups. There is the potential. It's a gift from Spirit. And it's saying you don't know, but it's coming in. What's going on with this Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands, please? We've got the Four of Cups. So she's been conflicted about being able to accept an offer or her offer having been accepted by someone. Remember that we've got the Knight of Cups here, which is someone that is not certain about bringing fulfillment to their life and happiness on all levels, and also offering this cup, their truth, what they truly desire, what they truly love. Let's look at the now position, and I feel that because you've been dealing with a lot, you've had chances over and over again with the Four of Cups, or you've given someone many chances. Let's look at the now. And we've got the Sun on the Sun. Wow. Wow. This could be stating the time of Leo. So this could be playing out in the time of Leo, dear Cancer. Remember that Leo is not far off from your solar return. I mean, Leo comes after you. So let's look at the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. And we've got the Hierophant. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. There is a chance for reconciliation. We know that the Hierophant can be limiting but difficulty because you need to do things by the book. And remember, this is a spiritual connection, so it's worth doing the work, worth waiting and believing in that. Remember that the Hierophant is like, it's like wearing blinders, that things have to be done by the book. Okay? And I'm going to say, for those of you that have been believing in this, this could and this probably will play out as long as you overcome any dogmas, old ideas, okay, family situations, religion, anything that's been in the way. Let's take the action and advice. We've got the Queen of Wands. No more holding on. Move forward. Queen of Wands is here. Luck is on your side. Let's take the outcome. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Six of Pentacles, which can also mean a divorce settlement, or again, where karma is concerned, you're receiving back what you've given out, dear Cancer. So you will be justified here. This could also speak of someone going through divorce and receiving the support, the financial support, or this is saying that both soulmates, they both feel the same, okay? There is a sense of generosity, even if they have been holding back. They feel the same. It's a 6. Let's look at the Emperor and the Nine of Wands, the Judgment, and the Nine of Swords in the divine position. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which I spoke of. I said you're at the 9 with a Hermit. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which can mean divorce, justice, an ending. Your luck is changing. Again, it can also speak of long distance travel, someone speaking their truth. It's the Wheel of Fate. And it's Jupiter. Again, Sagittarian energy, very strong here. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, dear Cancer. Beautiful. The card of marriage, the card of abundance, the card of traditions. It's also something that's of great value. Okay, and it can also speak of course, the because Jupiter can sever, can split as well. Remember, Jupiter in Greek is dias, which means two, right? Or diazio, which means separation. I separate because I'm not standing in my truth. I'm not happy. And yeah, so Jupiter can mean separation as well as expansion, and also doubling up. So two people together. Oh, wow. Wow. I was just going to say that the 10 of Pentacles turns into the Ace. Thank you, Spirit, for the clarity. You've got 2 aces in the hidden position and in the divine position, dear Cancer. What can I say? We've got our reading. I don't really think that we need to look into much more here. $11 Pentacles. You've been going through a major upheaval, a major change. Remember, 11 also speaks of justice. If you've been in a difficult place financially, this could also speak of abundance coming through partnership. Wow. So, Spirit, one last card on the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Cups. And we've got the Justice card. There's that 11. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the King of Pentacles. Usually my Taurus card, dear Cancer. But yes, Taurus, Cancer, well, Taurus is a fixed, Earth, Cancer is its cardinal energy. Remember, this shows someone that they hold their pentacles in a very important place. So they're all about their values. Remember what I spoke of, that Uranus, which rules Aquarius, is transiting through Taurus. Sudden changes, I would say. Sudden changes. King of Pentacles is the father. Again, he could be connected to the Emperor. King of Pentacles is someone that you can depend on. And I was going to say something which I forgot right now. Yeah, we are in the time now, as I'm doing this reading, in the time of cardinal fire. Cancer, you are cardinal water. So cardinal, as I said, is all about taking action. But remember that I mentioned all the 4 fixed energies, fixed, difficult signs. Scorpio, Taurus, the Taurus card. We've got it twice, but it can also speak of someone who's married. Leo and Aquarius, all those signs have been mentioned. There's the 10 of Cups, which can mean an ending. The Knight of Cups, remember, 10 of Cups, and the Justice card. Wow. Let's take a couple of love messages and we will end this reading. I think we have enough information. Thank you, Spirit. I had been dreaming about you before I met you. That's the 6 of Cups, which you have right here. That's the soulmate connection. I want a commitment. I want to have a family with you. I need stability. Let's do this. And this commitment hasn't come around easily because it's in the divine position and it's on top of the Judgment card, which does mean spiritual help. Archangels are saying that it's time to awaken, to resurrect. You're coming out of fear with that 9 of Swords, you or the other person. You will always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you. And that's the 4 of Pentacles, which is usually my Taurus card. I did show you that before. It was beneath the 9 of Cups. Right? So we've got an 11 here, everyone. This is crazy. We've got an 11. Dear Cancer, if you have been in an unfair situation, don't stop believing, but don't be frightened of speaking your truth. Also, the person you are dealing with, they feel the same as you. There is a sense of love here. There is a sense of fear, though, around it. A fear of moving forward. And so I just wanted to mention that the eclipses we're going to have a full moon lunar eclipse, and that will be happening 26th of May, but eclipses play out before and after. So Sagittarius, that's, the house of Sagittarius, right? That's where the nodes are, obviously. So dear Cancer, for you, Sagittarius is your 6th house, which is your daily routine, your health, and your work. And obviously Gemini, which is the solar eclipse, which will be happening the 10th of June. That's a new moon. The lunar eclipse on the 26th of May is an ending in your 6th house, right? 10th of June, solar eclipse in Gemini. That's happening for you in your 12th house, which is something happening behind you, something that's happening behind the scenes. 12th house is also the house of, it's Pisces, it's dark. But there's a new beginning happening, something that you may not have realized, or something that will be creeping up behind you, and you're going to have that awakening. Okay, so, all right, I will leave it there. I think that's enough. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you for your support. For those of you that are following me on Patreon, those of you that are, in a sense, donating, as the feedback has been amazing. A lot of you know that these my astrology readings are very knowledgeable and very educational. So those of you that want to learn more about what's going on astrologically speaking, and not only, Patreon for me is you receive extended readings that you had to pay for before, and you would purchase one extended reading and you needed to purchase that. Now you get all extended readings for free for the amount that you paid for one extended reading. Not only that, you go into the draw for a free reading every month. There's so much in Patreon. Do check it out. It is still free to join until the end of March. Remember, from 1st of April, you will be donating to Divine Debut. So I want to thank you so much. Love and light to all of you. Namaste, dear Cancer. Talk to you soon.